All right, good morning and welcome to the Gym Owners Fitness Business Podcast. And today's episode is proudly supported by MyZone, by Creative Fitness Marketing, and by Fitness on Demand. Now, today I've got the pleasure of speaking to SHAUN KRENZ. Welcome, Shaun, to the show.
Hi, Mel. Thank you very much for having me. It's great to be here.
You're very welcome. And Shaun is the, let's say, the founder of the AusFitness industry show that's happening next week in Sydney. How is the excitement building?
Oh, it's pulsating, I'd say, Mel. Actually, it's the first time that we've been back in all our glory. Let's call it. Since 2019. You'll remember we ran a trade dedicated event last year, which was good at that point in time, but it was still obviously a COVID sensitive period, right? So this is the first time where we've had our true offering back in the market, which has a section that's catering for industry, and then obviously another section that caters for the consumer side of the market, and really is that celebration of all the different fitness communities coming together under the one roof, if you like. So we're really buoyed by what we're seeing in terms of early onset registrations that are coming through, and ticket sales, and I think the content offering is exactly where we hoped it would be. So you get to that point now, Mel, where there's nothing else left to do but get on site and open the doors, which I can't wait for.
Well, you've got tremendous support because the amount of posts that are going up on LinkedIn is absolutely incredible. It's just like social media JPEGs are popping up everywhere on the speakers and on the suppliers and who's going to be there. And it looks like we're going to have a tremendous time up there. But let's just talk about some of the things that will be happening at the show. First of all, let's talk about the Personal Training Summit. So when is that? And how does that day look for personal trainers that could be interested in attending?
Yeah, so we've developed a new conference offering for this year's event, which is the first time it's ever been run in this market, and I think anywhere in the world. And the reason I say that, what makes this PT Summit so unique, is that it's free to attend. So we've curated a program that showcases more than 50 experts in the different subject matters that are relevant to a personal trainer, and there's also more than 30 sessions on the Friday. So we're running that PT Summit as a dedicated offering on the Friday. And just to elaborate a little bit further, I think it's a format that will see keynote presentations, panel discussions, practical workshops across a range of different topics and trends. And there's a big focus on marketing for PTs, and also client retention as well. So if you're a personal trainer, it's really that opportunity to connect with other professionals in the fitness industry and learn about the latest products and services that are available to help them better serve their clients, I guess. The event, it's really designed to provide personal trainers with tools and resources that they need to succeed in their careers and kind of make a positive impact, Mel, on the health and wellness of their clients.
Yeah, I mean, I know from speaking to personal trainers that there is a thirst out there for education at the moment, because as we both know, COVID interrupted that. And then last year was really more about getting businesses back on track. Who are some of the speakers that will be at the PT Summit?
So we've got Dr. Lane Norton, who we're bringing out from the US. He's doing our opening keynote. He's actually delivering 5 different sessions on the Friday alone, across nutrition and behavior change is one of the topics, training science. He's also got some content that's more themed towards business and professional development. We're going to do a Q&A with Lane as well. So really excited to have him on board. I think right throughout the program, I mentioned there's more than 50 speakers. We've pretty much got every national PT manager from all the different chains, or head of personal training. They're all involved in the program. They're sitting on panel discussions. They're talking about what's working well in their environments, where they want to get better, what they see the next 12 months looking like. What were the lessons through COVID, etc., etc. So yeah, the full speaker lineups on our website. I do recommend going on and checking it out. I don't want to prioritize anyone too much by name dropping, and I don't want to sit here either and reel off 50 different names. But considering it's free, Mel, I think it's really comprehensive, and not just for that reason. I don't think I feel really comfortable sitting here and saying this is the most comprehensive, dedicated PT education program that's ever been offered in a live forum in this market.
Well, that sounds great. I don't doubt that you'll have a lot of attendees on the day that are personal trainers that are either working for other brands or have their own facility. So talking about having your own facility, that leads me into talking about the 2-day education that's available to club owners and boutique owners. It's a full timetable and a full schedule, and even I've had trouble deciding on who I'm going to go and sit and listen to. And very lucky to be sitting on 3 of the panels that you have involved. But let's talk about who are some of the keynote speakers that you have involved in that haven't been to Australia before, perhaps.
Yeah, so again, this is also a free to attend event, which is the unique part of our offering. And I know I'm really emphasizing that, but I just think it's something that we're so proud of. And I want to thank our exhibitors and sponsors, of course, that, make that possible at the end of the day. But, if you work in the fitness industry, given the breadth of content that's on offering, you'd be absolutely crazy not to attend. But the conference program, again, similar numbers. There's over 30 sessions, 50 different speakers. And when we speak about this program, we're of course talking about the offering that's been curated or designed specifically for owners and operators, senior executives of fitness facilities, right? So there's 3 different theatres covering a series of workshops, seminars, and presentations that are designed to provide owner operators with all the tools that they need to run a better, more efficient, more profitable fitness facility business. So, as you covered, there's multiple sessions, many of which, or they're all actually happening simultaneously. So you do have to prioritize what's relevant to you, and covering a range of different topics: fitness training techniques, marketing and business strategies, technology innovations, et cetera. From a speaking standpoint, once again, we've got every CEO and every senior executive from every chain in the market involved in this program. Oh God, where do I start? I mean, again, I'd recommend jumping online. We've got the full agenda showcased on our website. We've got all the speaker headshots there. We've got their bio, et cetera. So it's extremely comprehensive.
It's quite remarkable. I mean, some of the workshops that Sean's show are running are covering women's leadership. We've got the older adults market, which we know at the moment is absolutely booming. There's several technology sessions. So even some of the sessions talk about technology and sales, and then we go to technology and wearables. So most clubs nowadays have a lot of technology in their club. We also have some great speakers talking on boutique fitness. And as I said, we've got women's leadership, and even group fitness discussions are now becoming quite popular, because as we all know, that's one area of most clubs that's now thriving, whether it's wellness group fitness or whether it's, low impact, which, as you know, I've just come back from Germany, and one of the biggest discussions over there was how people are moving away from high intensity workouts and now preferring to go into low intensity workouts. Mental health is another session that Sean's show has. Again, a big topic at the moment globally. The top 3 priorities for most gym goers are mental health first, social interaction, and then they're thinking about the way that they look. So the way that people are working out is certainly something that has changed over the last few years. Sean, you've got some incredible suppliers. So let's talk about, I know we don't want to do a lot of name dropping, but let's talk about some of the new suppliers that will be at your event that consumers can go look for that they haven't seen before.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, for this one, I'm probably happy to name drop a little bit more, because every supplier, that's serious about the fitness industry in this market is in the room, right? This is the one time for the year where the entire market comes together, in the same time. So, of course, all of your equipment suppliers, Life Fitness, Novo Fit, Techno Gym, Synergy Fitness, Leisure Concepts, like some of these are distributors representing multiple different products are there, of course. Interestingly, we've got brands like Afterpay involved that are looking to enter the fitness sector, and many actually like that as well. That are really looking at the sector as a space that they want to play going forward. I think health and wellness is a big trend. So we're seeing a lot in kind of the cryomed and aesthetic space kind of entering the mix. Gosh, where do you stop? I mean, it's probably easier to talk product category offerings, right? Every type of product that you could expect to see in a fitness facility, from bathroom amenities to access control to mirrors, lighting, flooring, equipment, as we mentioned, drink filtration systems, software efficiencies, etc., etc. That's what's on display. So, yeah, I really encourage attendees to get along and spend that time on the floor having discussions with suppliers, because ultimately, and again, to emphasize this point, they're a big part of the reason as to why we're able to put this event together in this type of model.
And so, Shaun, let's talk about your major sponsor for your show, which is Under Armour. So how thrilled were you for those guys to come on board?
Yeah, I think just to see a big brand, like a big international brand like that, recognizing the fitness sector again as a space that they want to play is super exciting. So they've come on as a major sponsor of AusFitness Expo, which is our B2C offering, and really that celebration of all the different fitness communities coming together under one roof, like I said before. So they're running a 350 square meter activation on the trade show floor, on the expo floor, which will see a range of different fitness activities, challenges, etc., that are kind of designed to showcase, the latest training trends. There's a bit of tech involved in that as well. There's live demonstrations, there's interactive sessions. Attendees actually have the opportunity to come along to AusFitness Expo and not only watch world-class athletes and fitness experts perform these live workouts, but also to participate in the challenges. And there's a group fitness offering that's attached to that as well. So it really features a range of different offerings that kind of is underpinned by the fact that Under Armour are really serious about being in the fitness sector.
Yeah, look, I love what they do. And, whether you're a PT or you're a club owner of a large commercial club or even a small boutique studio, definitely go along and have a look at what they're doing, because if anything, you're going to learn from what you're seeing, and perhaps, have discussions with them or come back to your own club and implement some of the stuff that you've seen them doing at the show. So though we talk about it being for consumers, as club owners, we are consumers, and Under Armour are a fantastic product. So Shaun, there's only a week to go and we'll all be on the plane heading up to Sydney. So it's very, very exciting. So for those that want to attend the show, whether they're a business owner or a consumer, where is the best place for them to get in touch with you guys?
Yeah, so pretty simple. Easiest, of course, is our shop front, which is www.ausfitnessexpo, and that's ausfitnessexpo.com.au. If you work in the fitness industry, again, all you've got to do is click the register for free button, and you can validate your free pass, which saves you $50 versus rocking up and arriving on site. And then if you want to buy if you're a consumer, if you're just a fitness enthusiast that wants to come along and see the latest and greatest in the world of fitness, then you're still invited as well. It's a $30 ticket price. Again, that link's on our website, and that gets you access on either the Saturday or the Sunday. Friday will actually remain a dedicated trade day throughout the entirety of the show floor.
So Friday is obviously for club owners and fitness professionals. You've got the PT Summit on Friday. You've got the Fitness Business Education Friday and Saturday. And then you've got Consumer Show Saturday and Sunday. That's correct?
Correct. Yeah, Sunday's a straight general public day, pretty much. Although fitness industry professionals are still there, but the Sunday, we finish up the conference, the professional conference offering on the Saturday, and then Sunday is really about that fun day out. Celebrity-led workouts, nutritional-led seminars designed for the consumer,
and bargains on the expo floor.
yeah. Heaps of 18 to 30-year-olds want the stats and grab freebies, and bikini modeling competitions
No, not
and
that.
bodybuilding. That's right. So if that doesn't sound like you, don't come on the Sunday. So I know that's not everyone in the industry's cup of tea, right?
Yeah. But I must say Sunday is always my favorite day on the expo floor, because as I said, there's lots of bargains out there, and you bring them back into the club. Look, Shaun, it's been great speaking with you this morning, and obviously I'll see you next week, and I wish you, like the rest of the fitness business community, nothing but the best of luck. And I know that after the show and you've had a bit of recovery time, we will jump on and chat again about what's in store for 2024, because I think that's pretty big news as well. But again, the best of luck for next week.
Thanks, heaps, Mel, and thanks for your support, not just for our shows, but what you do right across the industry. You're always a real, beacon of positive light. So we really appreciate your hard work, and certainly we're thrilled to have you involved, across the different panels, and your support really does mean a lot. So thanks very much for having me on today, and just in general as well.
Oh, thank you very much for that. And you're very welcome. And just to remind everybody that today's episode was sponsored by My Zone Fitness on Demand, and of course, supported by Velocity Legal and Creative Fitness Marketing. And I'll see the rest of you at the show next week in Sydney.